doing? It's your favorite radio show, Louis Wood Radio, right here on my city, mymusic.com. Y'all know, still home of the real underground hip hop and talk radio. Y'all already know me as TT the Dundada. Who my host though? What's up? What's up? Okay, all right. But that ain't it. Y'all already know. We got the fam up in the building. We got Rocky Maverick. Yeah. Nothing, you know it. And we got CJ Watson in the building.
Hey, hey, how y'all doing?
Man. So, we had some trouble starting off, but can't nothing stop us over here at Louis Wood Radio. So I just need to know from our listeners. We're gonna start with Rocky Maverick. Let our listeners know what you do.
Oh man, singer, not singer, my bad.
Oh, you want to be a singer? I
Nah,
want
nah,
to hear.
nah,
No.
I write songs for singers, but yeah, so songwriter, rapper, um, producer, things of that nature. Just doing my thing, man. I kind of got it cracking around like 2018, 19, and just keeping the ball rolling. So I'm here to support T. Saying she wanted me to get on the show. I definitely need to promote my show coming up. So
Okay, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, CJ Watson, what all you do?
Hey, man, I songwrite. Try to do a little bit of singing, uh, engineer, rap. Uh, I do all that, and just dropped an album yesterday called The Roll Stars. I'm available everywhere. That's what I do.
Okay. Now y'all make sure y'all be on the lookout for Tuesdays Up in Smoke, hosted by Cass Mo Truth and 16 Bars every second and fourth Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. Central. Got some things coming up. At 6:30 Central, tune in for Open Mic Style Podcast from Spoken Words to R&B Live on YouTube at Soldier by Blood Television. Y'all know we coming with those popping ass music reviews. Louis Wood's own Louis Wood or Louis Wooden. And yours, your very own, the T Spot. But we finna start it off with that Taylor Tales caveat. Let's go.
Don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you. I say those words, but cannot align with the verb because I'm plugged into you, this surge that sends a titillating urge to merge with you. You're no good for me, but I welcome temptation without hesitation, especially when it's from you. Cause that dick gives all the explanation. As I send this text for some toxic sex, but I love how you invade me so I don't forget who really imprints this soul you tie around your finger. Transformer, no Optimus Prime, more like Decepticon, but you like the dissecting kind, my reality, and prey on my vulnerability to be inside of me. And I let you dive in my ocean through the abyss of my emotions that you set off like fireworks and explosion of my empathy and your apathy. See, you be troubled in this bed of operation, and you're not sorry. In fact, my body is your monopoly. You love to scramble with ambiguous clues and be my body blue. Cause I don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't wanna motherfucking care to my mouth makes me think about the many possibilities of ways you can destroy me. No, not metaphorically, but orally and morally correct with abrupt strokes and pull me apart like yoke to provoke my inner freak. I share with you in these sheets. I dream gray, dark phoenix fuel from your semen. X marks the spot for your man to land. That marvels my tongue, this marvelous sprung. Speaking of, my vessel is expiring. Here she comes. This urge is transpiring into a phase that wants to overtake like a wave. The innocence cast away. Free this lion from her cage and cleanse away this sage that overtakes with haze. For you to rage my rivers. Caution, must be 8 inches tall for this ride. Caution, you will be wet while inside. Caution, you will bask between my thighs. Caution, I will shred your pride. Caution, are you outside? Cause I don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't know why I care about you, care about you. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you.
Fucking care about you, care about you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go. My bad. Hey, she be meaning her shit. Taylor Tail. She be meaning it. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you. God damn it.
Tails.
Hey, yeah. We are back on Louiswood Radio, mycitymusic.com. They was Taylor Tales with that caveat. I don't wanna motherfucking care about you, care about you. So make sure y'all come tap in Wednesday for the Underground Show, hosted by LC Rash. Shout out to the team. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, The Underground Show. So we've got C.J. Watson. We got Rocky Maverick in the building.
Oh yeah.
So, my gentlemen, tell our listeners all about what you all do. What you all do, fellas. So I was actually asked y'all that question already.
Yeah.
So we're gonna skip that. We're gonna get to some more questions later on. So we're actually gonna get into some questions. We're gonna go about this Louis Wood or Louis Wood. And today I got a question. So if y'all want to participate, call in the number 314-997-59. Comment on our YouTube channel live at Soldier by Blood Television. So I got a question this week. Next week, we're going to get back to the story. How do everybody feel about this war? I want to take off by distraction of all this shit that's got us distracted, like Will Smith and all that other bullshit, T.I. and all this other shit, and all these Benzino with the China girl. Let's get off that bullshit. How do we feel about this war that's continuing? Start with CJ.
Oh man, you talking about Ukraine and Russia and all that going on, right?
Yep.
Man, it's I'm not gonna lie, I don't know too much about it. I try to not try to be a negative stuff, but what I've seen, just watching the news, CNN and stuff like that, man, I think it's messed up. Russia just trying to come in and do whatever they feel, they want to do. I think that Putin, he got a complex, and he's just trying to be a new Hitler or Stalin or something like that, bro. It's stupid.
What you feel, Mr. Rocky Maverick?
I don't know like a lot about it. I know a broad, you know, part of it. I guess you know on Russia. Basically, who they in with? Ukraine, right? They into it with Ukraine. Is that right?
Uh-huh. They invaded Ukraine.
They invaded Ukraine, right? Yeah. So for what I understand, like I guess Ukrainian people, in a nutshell, known like they was like leaving their motherfucker and they was trying to fuck with outside countries that fuck with NATO and all of that. So I guess once they got sense of all of that type of shit, they just rush their stuff and they doing all type of shit. I mean, like as far as war, bro. I mean, it's what they say. You need war to get peace. I don't know. Shit, that's them people problem. It just be fucking me up that we got to go over there and help everybody, or we got to put ourselves in the middle of stuff because we got the money or whatever the cachet or whatever they need to do. So now it's like all of that shit weird. Like now you got one thing happening, so then you got all these other countries involved. So then now you got a what quote unquote world war finna happen. That's what they saying, or they trying to get us prepared or scared of that too. So I don't know. You know, it just is what it is. It's gonna happen. And I don't know how much we can do about it. That's how I feel about it. Shit.
Real interesting. So that means we really don't know that Putin polluting the water, and we don't know that Putin is shooting missiles and stuff like that over into areas where it's not supposed to be missiles sent. You know, you have rules of engagement. You dig what I'm saying? You have rules of war.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So what Putin is doing, he's committing a lot of war crimes. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
War crimes consist of killing innocent civilians. You know what I'm saying? Children of that sort. So he's committing a lot of crimes about polluting water. That's now we're dealing with biological stuff now. You dig what I'm saying? And when we're dealing with biological stuff like that, sooner or later, people are going to have to step in because where we're at, we're drawing lines now. We're crossing lines. We didn't cross so many lines that it's crazy. And to say that we shouldn't get into it, well, be honest, you know, America is every fucking where. We got soldiers everywhere in all kind of countries. Am I lying? Anyone said I'm lying?
Oh no, that's correct.
You ain't lying.
No, that's
That's
correct.
fact.
That's fact. So go ahead, my man.
No, I guess what I was saying, I mean, or my idea was I guess I never really said that it wasn't a thing that we have to go there or do something. It's just the thing of that when things happen, we are expected to do it. I understand why, but it's like I guess it just sucks being the big dog. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, every war that happens is something we are dealing with it. So I didn't know he was polluting water.
Right.
Was he polluting our water or he polluting the water over there?
No, there.
Oh, okay. He's polluting their water. Yeah, I did know about the rules of engagement. You had to jog my memory. Yeah, he did. He has been shooting off missiles and stuff he ain't supposed to be doing. I forgot about that. I guess the whole thing is, can they even reach over here, and is they even tripping off of it now? Like I think he's just trying to see. But I mean, like I said, it's I understand. Like he the bad guy. I get it. I just don't understand what the end goal is. I don't know why he's doing it. It got to be a reason. So I guess that's what I'm trying to wrap my mind around.
Well, the reason basically is to bring it back to the Soviet Union.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole.
Plus, Ukraine got a bunch of resources too.
Yeah, lots of resources. Yes,
Got a lot of natural resources.
So the Soviet Union wasn't it like a combination of like different countries that make up Russia?
You know what I'm saying? With the Ukraine, you know,
when the Soviet Union broke up, was it '89? And like it became a bunch of different little nations, like you know Ukraine and Slovakia and something else stand and all this stuff. All that stuff got broken up. Right. And then, so, you know, that's what happened. You know, the Cold War and stuff is over and everything. So,
Okay. So that gives you a better understanding of what was and what it is now. I guess what's the advantage of going back to a Soviet? Like, why did they disband in the first place? It had to be a reason, an advantage. So, you know, like now Russia just finna rule these different countries now? Like, is that how that's going?
Because Putin because Putin got a little dick and he wanna to try to show his power. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you just said it, man. You just said it. I mean, resources. You dig what I'm saying? What do you think a lot of wars really been fought over? Why do you think that we have so many troops everywhere? You know what I'm saying? There's always reasons and resources. You dig what I'm saying?
It's always
Like
it's always gonna be money, oil, which is earn money.
Yeah. That's what I'm getting at.
You know, research. It's usually about natural resources, which turn into money, and or oil, which turns into money. So it's always about money at the end of the day. But what I do know is that you have these figureheads, people in power that want to do all this stuff, and not one of them have to go to war. If some go bad, because they want to, talk about if something go bad, they want to hide in the bunker somewhere. No matter if it's here in the U.S. today, no matter if it's over in Russia, no matter if it's in North Korea, no matter if it's in Antarctica, no matter if it's on the moon. You got these people making decisions that don't have to really live by them. They live by them.
That's real talk.
Right. That's real talk. But then also on top of that, when you're dealing with wars, inflation costs, I mean, everything goes up. You know what I'm saying? Everything. Whatever has to be delivered, travel, everything goes up. And I was like talking something about.
But Raz, you know that war is big money business, right? You know that, right?
Big money. Everybody's making money right now. Everybody's making money. Business. Big business. But it trickles down to us though. And that's the point I'm getting also too. That everything goes skyrocket. Even like people that's getting paid to $15 an hour to McDonald's and all that stuff. That's just even you out. You're still in the same position. And then cost goes way up, the gas goes way up. I mean, there's still consequences as we do go to war. And then, like I was saying also about us getting in it, we're already in it because we're giving them weapons. You dig what I'm saying? We're supplying them with weapons and stuff like that. So regardless of what we say, we in it anyway. But I just want to get y'all's perspective, want to see how y'all felt about the war and see where it was going. Me, I think it's going to be maybe a World War III. Just because so many crimes that have been committed, and that's why I'm at with it.
I agree with you on that on a lot of stuff you said. I hope it don't come to a World War III, but
I hope it don't either.
We can't make that decision.
Nah, we don't need it. Not right now. After the pandemic and after everything that went on. We don't need no world war. All right.
Everybody need to chill for a minute. Kumbaya or something.
Yeah, something. Hug it out or something. Sit back, smoke a blunt, get this time to chill out. Talk it out, dog. Chill out, man.
No, they got some disagreement. Play paper, rock, scissors or something. We'll figure it out. I don't know.
Right, you know what I'm saying? All right, y'all. Wow. We're going to wrap that up. That was Louis Wood Award. Make sure y'all check out the Louis Wood Radio to get details about the winning upcoming interviews, events, and look out for new videos. Also, if you need our help, your problem too. Louis Wood Radio at gmail.com. Yeah, we blazing, y'all. Right now, we about to get to that C.J. Watson introspective featuring. Man, is that Mandy?
It's hashtag Mandy. You got to say the hashtag.
Hashtag Mandy. All right, explain this song for TT drop it on you real quick.
Oh man, introspective. It's the intro to my album, The Road Star. As I said, man, that dropped yesterday. Man, it's just it's my inner thoughts. We actually shot a video to that a couple of weeks ago, so it should be out coming up this week. But man, it's just things that's been going on, things to my mind the past year and a half. And, I just decided to open up and we can be vulnerable on the track. And that's what we got. And, Mandy, she came in and she did the thing on the hook. I wrote the whole song, but she did her thing on the hook. Mandy, she's from here. She's from Dallas. She's worked with, a lot of great people. Probably most notable is like Kirk Franklin. Like that. Matter of fact, you know that song on Space Jam 2 that we win.
Mm.
Uh, that song, she's one of the people singing on that song. So she and she's a dope artist. She's a dope singer.
All right.
So that's introspective.
All right. That's big time. TT?
Let's go.
It's better this time.
That's that real shit.
I've learned. I've grown. I loved and I lost. I gained confidence in my craft. And I know in my heart of hearts that I am. I was born in 89. With just my balls in my spine. Next to some dirty water. I got dreams, mama, I'ma go far. Black boy without a father. Statistics. Taught myself how to be a man. Granny kept me out the corner. Statistics. This gotta be God's plan. Unapologetic with a bad temper. Yes. Killing these niggas just like I'm Ian Kemper. Yes. Anxiety got me up at night. Sanity in jeopardy, but I'ma be alright. Releasing tracks that's hit or miss. Do it independent, I got my heart in it. Being vulnerable in these verses. I've seen death is living that makes me nervous. That's on the surface. I don't wanna be here, but I don't wanna go. Living life with no fear. This is everything I know. I win, I lose, I move on. I grow, I rose, and I won't let go. I waited my turn, I practiced, I learned. Bridges got burned, no looking back. No keys they turn. Open doors to upper floors, one more. Yeah, little way rappers, you gotta pay for what's in store. I got kids, no excuses, I just make it happen. I rap real life, I ain't boasting and bragging. Cigar smoke, thinking how far I done came. Yes, and I miss my aim. I do each and every day. I love underrated, I cheer for the underdog. Yeah, so much practice shit, I need some fentanyl. I need forged in the fire, stronger by the pressure. Yeah, vibrating higher, what I sacrifice that can't be measured. Only born with a chip on my shoulder. Dallas raised and it turned into a boulder. Yeah, city of roses to the 5 points going far. Coming from my perspective, this is the Lone Star. CJ Watts. I don't wanna be here, but I don't wanna go. Living life with no fear. This is everything I know. I win, I lose, I move on. I grow, I rose, and I won't let go. I don't wanna be here, but I don't wanna go. Living life with no fear. This is everything I know. I win, I lose, I move on. I grow, I rose, and I won't let go.
Okay, all right, all right. And that was CJ Watson with Retrospective featuring hashtag Mandy. Okay, all right.
I like.
Yes,
was
sir.
really
I
nice.
appreciate y'all playing. I appreciate y'all playing that.
Man. So y'all already know y'all are tuned into one of the dopest shows here on my city, mymusic.com. And Soldier by Blood Television, you know, it's Louis Wood Radio. You know, join our lives on Facebook and also be a part of the show by hitting us up at 314-339-9759. So, you know, Rocky Maverick, I seen a couple of fires. You got some things coming up. Go ahead and let us know what you got.
Yeah. So I got an album, video, a bunch of new stuff dropping on April 22nd. And then the day after that, we actually I'll be headlining the Red Room at the Oz. This is my second headlining show, so looking forward to it. We did Pops in Halloween did a pretty good number over.
That was
Yeah,
really
it was
dope.
really dope.
Yeah.
So now we're just trying to pack out the red room, do another, big event. Try to keep myself from being saturated and doing too many shows. So this my first show of the year. I haven't done one in like 6 months, and then I probably want to do another one for like another 6 months. So just excited. Once you kind of get close to it, you just want it to be all over it. To be honest, so
Yeah.
once everybody get there, get it done, it'll be like, okay, on to the next one. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So the show at the Red Room openers, who we got?
All right, of course you got my guy Hazy P.
Yes, sir.
Got DOA. That's with Tank the Machine, Ryan G. You got some other guys that's probably gonna perform with them. They got some other guys in their members, in their group. My bad, not membership. In their group. New Religion, Gizmo. Also got Corey 4. We got a beat battle gonna be going against Louis McDon versus Maniac Beats, and then whoever wins between them will be going up against someone that's also headlining this show with me, which is my producer Trappistine Beats. So Trappistine is also headlining with me because all the beats that I rap on usually is from him. So like everything that I do, he has a hand part into it. So he's never been down here to St. Louis to mingle or kick it. He's from Indiana. So he coming down here, he gonna kick it, you know what I'm saying, put on a show. And if I'm missing anybody, sorry. I think that's the ones. Oh yeah, we got Music on Beats. His name, so MOB Music on Beats. He was just added to the show as well. Dope artist, so I'm looking forward to that.
You're on with Louiswood Radio. Who's calling?
No.
Hello?
This Rams got clicked off.
Okay. So, as far as projects, how does this project differ from the other projects you're working on? From the others?
That's a good ass question, actually. Because what's funny is I'm usually in the studio at least probably a lot, like twice a month type stuff. Like I'm usually bringing out rolling out 2 or 3 songs a month and setting them up for, projects. But this one in particular, I just took old songs that I had already did before that Trap had made beats to, and he just made remixes to them, you know what I'm saying? So he put his own swing to it. I just gave him the acapellas. He put the stuff together, mixed it, and all of that. And so that's why we naming it it's a remix album. So Street Mix, the remixes. So Street Mix was actually a label that I made back in the day, and I used to call it that when I had artists on it. So when I was doing the remix thing, I was like, okay, maybe it'd be dope if I named it Street Mix and then the remixes. So that's how the whole concept of the show came, because it's called the Street Mix Encounter. That's what the show is called. So I usually do that, like if I'm gonna have a show or something big coming up, I try to center something big all around it, video, album, all of that, to promote the show. And then, the day before it is, if it's dope, then a lot of people that may not have been interested, or the people who was on the fence, they go come out and see what the deal is, see what the fuss about.
Okay. So speaking of this show, is it because the Halloween bash was dope? So is we expecting something bigger than that, or is we just gonna? Being on a pop stage, it don't get no bigger than that. So not say no, it's a big venue. So that's where the Halloween show was at. So I can't say like how you get all the lights and the glitz and the glamour at Pops, but we just gonna bring that to the Red Room at the Oz. So that's my thing. Like I definitely want to bring the same amount of people that I bought, the same number, and imagine that number of people in that room or whatever. That'd be crazy. It'd be dope. So my thing is just to try to pack it out, man. I won't be satisfied if I don't do over 200. That's the first time I said it out loud. So now it's like, if I don't do it, I'm be like, it's on record. Yeah, you said you were gonna feel like shit if you ain't do 200. So, I'm and that's just the minimum actually. So I'm just hoping that we can bring it out. And I've been working my ass off. So, I'm good for a good between 70 to 100 people. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to hit that 100 people on my own last time. So I'm going to try to hit that this time. If I can bring 100, then that other 100, I'm pretty sure going to come with the other artists and the support they get. So, yeah, we're going to do our thing. Okay. Shout outs if y'all got a shout out. Don't hesitate to hit that line at 314-339-9759 or give your shout out on our Facebook Lives. You know, we bringing y'all some new ish to the show, and y'all know it's my personal favorite, the T spot, and you know, we get into like celebrity gossip and you know little things happening around the city. So while we talking about things around the city, make sure the nominees for the Entertainer of the Year for the 2022 Yours Awards. I'm gonna need y'all to go vote every 24 hours. SoldierByBlood.com.
Yeah.
Our nominees are T Spirit, Stefan Urkel, EJ Carter, Senior G, and Taylor Tales. Y'all already know. So, you know, vote every 24 hours. You know, see your Entertainer of the Year. I ain't gonna, I'm gonna say this off record, but you know, Stefan Urkel, my boy. So, you know,
Yeah.
I got it.
I gotta, you know what? So I'm perplexed because you know I got songs with Stefan, that's my guy, and I got songs with EJ.
Yeah.
So I'm keep my mouth shut. You know what I mean? You know, whoever win between them, if it happened, then I'm gonna congratulate them. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah. To the victor goes the spoils. How about that?
There you go. So in the T,
Man, look,
what's up? What's
look,
up, Ray?
I'm voting for everybody today.
Nah, there you go. I ain't gonna vote it all because
You get a
I gotta be
vote.
biased.
Cause I like every last one of them. And then I was talking about EJ Carter. That's what I meant. But I like all of them. So everybody get a vote every day.
There
Yeah.
you
You
go.
vote, you vote, you get a vote. There you go. Bam.
All right, so I was, you know, the T spot. I was a little scrolling and stuff. So I heard our boy, who is that? The gentleman from G Unit.
Young Buck.
Yeah, I heard his teeth, the golds in his teeth is about to get repoed. So I need my fellas' input on this. CJ Watson, what you think about that?
I want to think about what?
Yeah. Young Buck. Bankruptcy. They finna take his golds out his mouth. What you think about it?
I mean that's an unfortunate situation. I mean, I don't listen. I mean, I'm not going to speak on another man's situation. That has nothing to do with me. I mean, but that's an unfortunate situation. I feel bad for her. You know what I'm saying? But you know, damn. Like damn, like
Yeah.
that's crazy.
You owe some money. Them golds gotta go. Like,
I mean,
Like so you telling me that he's financing gold teeth?
well, no, this is. I think I know a little. I think I know a little more about the situation. It's still funny,
Yeah.
but I guess he got into it with 50 Cent. You know, 50 Cent basically was a guy who signed him. So they've been in some ongoing. They've been in some ongoing lawsuit for years after he dropped Young Buck. Unfortunately for like I guess being disloyal, but I think the real big reason was, I mean, if anybody knows anything about rap, he had some accusations of being with some transsexuals and stuff like that. So he had videos pop
Ain't no
up and
damn
all of that.
accusation.
You say what?
Ain't no accusation.
Oh, okay, yeah. Basically, they had the video and all of that stuff. I guess I'll be kind of look. I grew up in that era. G Unit, Young Buck was actually one of my favorite ones. So it's like, you know how you be like, I don't want to
Buck was
believe
hard.
it. It's one of them things like, you know, I don't want to believe. Like I love Buck, but it's like, yeah, he kind of messed up with that one. So anyway, though, I don't know if he got the monies, but he got the gold teeth.
right?
So I guess that's what 50 want. He say, oh, well, he act like he ain't got no money. He got them gold teeth, and I know they worth some.
Okay.
So my thing is how you get a person like, I mean, you can court order the teeth out, but he got to actually go and get it done. Like, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to let nobody take no teeth that's permanently in my mouth, out my mouth. You're going to have to like lock me up or something. I have to pay a fine. I don't know. That's just weird.
But they're not caps on his teeth. They his real teeth now.
From what I understand, he's had those teeth in his mouth for a long ass time and they ain't never went nowhere. I ain't never seen him have white teeth. So I think those are like permanent, like they cemented in his mouth type joint. You know what I'm saying?
I think they got the gold teeth repo man. It's like little big old guys, like three of them, and they just, you know, They go around, they report, and knock your ass out, take your ass to the dentist, and get that shit
Nah.
out of there. I'm just talking.
Nah, you know what
I
they
know.
do? They go. And you remember the movie? You remember in Django, a dude had the tooth on top of his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That movie. It's like that. They go around with a little tooth going on top of there, and they travel around. But the three dudes that she was talking about, they just knock them out.
Knock 'em
Wow.
out.
That's wild, bro.
Wow. Hold on. So this
Now, for me, go ahead.
No. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
For me, I'm just gonna say, for me, it's extra petty on 50 Cent's behalf.
No.
You know, 50 Cent's silly. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
And 50 Cent gonna go to the limit to embarrass you. He's gonna go to the limit, and that's like to the limit.
He gonna take your manhood.
Yeah, he gonna snatch he gonna try to snatch your soul,
What?
and that's what he's trying to
But
do.
you know, if you know that stuff is going on with Buck and stuff like that. 50, 50 recorded that phone conversation, and that.
I think that was light. I think the phone conversation was light. I think when it happened, it was funny and stuff like that. But then you really seen, like, to me, when I heard the conversation, it's a nigga that had to do back for so long, and he just kept fucking up. Like Buck was fucking up money. He was doing dumb shit, driving rentals back to his hometown and never bringing them back, type shit. A lot of crazy shit.
Good shit.
Yeah, so it's like, so now, you do have a conversation of your nigga and y'all having a convo. Yeah, he cried and shit like that. I think that was the reason why 50 went back and got him again. But then once you out here getting caught up in your sexual life and you bring it into your music, then you want to halfway beef with me because I don't think it's good to keep doing music with you. Then you keep bringing out music and I got to cease and disorder on your ass, which I know that because I listen to Buck shit. So he done had some shit come up online. And then the next couple days, they snatched that shit off because 50 like, I ain't playing. Right. So he got to put it on YouTube. He got to do this. And so the man just keep, like, if you would have paid the man, we wouldn't be talking about you needing your teeth, his teeth. I'm pretty sure, he beefing with, he not beefing, but Lloyd Banks was with him, right? Lloyd Banks ain't with him no more. I'm pretty sure a buyout had to happen. Some type of money had to be done. But he can't come at him the way he can come at Buck because obviously that's been fulfilled or something been done because he ain't coming at him like that. So that's what I'm saying. You got to take care of your shit. Now you just looking like a goofy.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Still, 50 Cent is a petty motherfucker. If 50 Cent, if he can do it, he's going to take it.
You know what, though?
That's 50 Cent.
You got to know who you dealing with, though. So he messed up. Like,
you ain't lying.
Boy.
You ain't lying.
Look,
you sure right about that.
I'm going to tell you this.
You can understand why 50 got shot 9 times. Whether he be doing shit and handling stuff.
Right.
Oh, he don't care about that.
He a petty motherfucker.
Getting shot
He's a petty motherfucker. But I'm
for real.
Like,
but you're right.
I'm just saying, he's petty. He's petty. You gotta know what he's dealing with, bro. Like, but I will say this. So he's a businessman. He a businessman.
He's a businessman. So you gotta know who you're dealing with. Just like DMX said. You gotta trust. A thief is going to be a thief. Trust. A snake is going to be a snake. Trust that. And he hit it on the nose, right? You hit that shit on the nose. You know what you're dealing with.
What I'm gonna say is this.
You know what you're dealing with.
He's a petty, not your soul motherfucker when you do dumb shit. And he's gonna ride your ass all the way to the end.
Yeah,
just look.
I feel like go ahead. I'm listening.
He just put up a thing about Benzino.
Oh yeah.
Benzino and Buck doing the song together. Talking about they gonna go together.
Oh,
you see how petty this dude is?
Hold on, really? Hold on, say that again. You said Benzino and Young Buck finna do a song together?
Yeah, he just posted shit doing silly. You know what I'm saying? Say Benzino,
I hope they don't. That's
and
not
Young
even.
Buck doing the song together. Maybe they gonna start dating.
Oh no, they definitely shouldn't do that. What I say is about 50, bro. Like I feel like he's a great businessman. I feel like he's just the type of person that when he has bad business with people, he air it out. So my thing is like, me personally, I just don't do no bad business in my life, period. So it's like a nigga give me something, if 50, so if 50 gave me something, gave me an opportunity, and even in that opportunity, let's say I needed some help, and he gave me 10, 20 grand,
I'm gonna take that 10,
Right.
20 grand and I'm gonna give him back 25. I'm gonna make sure I give him back interest. I'm gonna make so when you talk
Right.
about, and that's the same thing. You know what's funny? That's funny because that's what's the dude name who played Ghost? The dude who played Ghost in the show, in the movie, he played Ghost on Power. He said that happened.
Yeah.
That's funny. I'm talking about this because it actually happened to him, but it's something I would do anyway. He said 50 Cent loaned him
Right.
money before. He said 50 gave him disclosed amount of money. He said he didn't want to say how much it was. He was down, so
Right.
you know shit was hard, and he said that man gave him some money, and then when he came back and gave it to him, he put interest on top. Then he said he did it
As
again
you
for
supposed to
him.
do though.
And he came back with
Right.
interest. You ain't heard him say a bad word about, you know. I mean, he know. So for
Right.
me, it seemed like that's a man that's willing to help people. But once you get fucked over and you got me fucked up, it's like, yeah, I've been shot 9 times. I don't give a fuck about nothing, nigga. I'm gonna come at you
None of that
all
shit.
these type of ways.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He
All
got
right,
a
I'm
big
taking
ego.
everything.
So
And I'm taking your goals too.
yeah, man, if he take that man goals, that's it. I ain't gonna listen to Young Buck no more, man. I ain't, man. Young Buck got to come up with
That
that
means
money.
I'm gonna have to throw these 2 CDs away. God damn.
2 CDs? Oh man.
Yeah, I got both. I got both of them. God damn.
Yeah, man.
Fuck.
I gotta admit, I listen to the latest stuff. So I've been listening to the stuff you bringing out in the last couple of years. So I came from, like, you know, I like his music, and then I mean, I guess if I was in the industry and I had to, maybe if his sexuality mattered and I wanted to bring it up to make it out of a deal, you can, you know what I'm saying? But I guess that's one of the things that I can separate. If I'm listening to something dope, I want to listen to it. I wouldn't be like, oh, that dude like that shit, so I'm gonna stop listening to it. But that's, you know, that's to each his own.
You know
what
what?
I'm saying?
That is true because you have to separate from the music because I still got all R. Kelly shit. Like every
Yeah,
last one. Every last CD. I just played some last night because I got drunk and I like to reminisce and I was listening. I feel so. Yeah, you do got to separate that shit from the music.
And it's
because
funny.
The music don't really have nothing to do with sexuality.
It's funny, and then like it ain't trying to excoriate you or nobody else, because I'm in the same boat when I say this. So it's crazy. Like we'll listen to R. Kelly, and we can be like, man, I know he did that to them kids, but I'm still gonna listen to this music. But then you have a dude, you got a Lil Nas X, or you got a Young Buck, or such, and they'll be like, oh man, I ain't listening to that shit because he having sex with dudes. So it's like, damn, what's the catch-22?
Right.
It's like, you know, so
Right.
you can't, and I'm
Right.
I'm not in that boat.
Right.
I'm not in that boat because I listen to Lil Nas. He got like one. I wasn't a fan of the country song, but he got one song I think I like. It came on. I was like, oh, that's Lil Nas X, cool. It was like I actually saved the song and found out I was Shazamming it and it came up and it was his name. So it was really your time. Are you homophobic, my niggas? You still gonna like this song after you found out? So I still hearted it. I still put it in my playlist. You know what I'm saying? So, but it ain't no, you know, it's just one of those things. Like we gonna always look at R. Kelly like that guy. And it's kind of, you got a dirty feeling listening to him now. You know what I'm saying?
It's like his.
Well,
Okay, but I mean,
I
to
can
me,
give Young Buck
but to me, man, you can't.
but I'm not listening to
You
Nas.
see,
Yeah, he said I ain't listening
Young
to
Buck.
no Lil Nas X. He said I ain't listening to no Lil Nas X.
No, but that's different. That's different. Okay,
I
because Lil
ain't
Nas
like that shit
Lil-
since it came out. None of that shit.
But the thing is, you're not listening to Lil Nas X because of his sexuality. You're not listening to Lil Nas X because you don't like his music.
You just don't like his music. No, that's fine.
You don't like his music.
Nah.
I mean,
You don't like what?
I don't like Nas X.
You don't like what his. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You don't like his music, but you don't listen. You don't.
I don't like none of that ride no more. None of that shit.
Right. But I'm saying, you saying you don't listen to him because you like his music, not because of his sexuality
Ain't got nothing
and
to do with
stuff like
that.
that. So
I ain't know. I
Right.
didn't know he was gay until he came out and said he was gay.
right. I mean, well, none of us really did.
You know what I'm saying? So
I think-
that ain't got nothing to do with it. Like when that song came out, I don't like that shit.
Oh, so you
And
didn't
I'm
like
not
the
gonna
record
listen
from
to
the
an
get-go?
artist that I don't like. That's point blank period.
Yeah, it was a cheesy record. I ain't gonna make it seem like I was bumping it. You know, it wasn't nothing that.
Yeah, I wasn't bumping that shit.
Yeah,
I
it
ain't
was.
like that shit.
But he got a record.
That, I mean, that,
it was a money grab. It's a cheesy record.
Yeah.
But them the ones. So was when Soulja Boy did the Crank That. So was Vanilla Ice with Ice Ice Baby. So was MC Hammer with Stop him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It was cheese. They tried to put the.
He's like,
I don't either. I don't either.
Now he making a point though.
I'm just saying.
I was forced to listen to it because I was in the fucking club. You didn't see me run around playing.
I was just trying to.
And I was forced to her.
Yeah, I was trying to make a point, but
okay, I'm making my point. I don't like it as either. I don't like it.
No. Yeah. You don't have, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, I don't like it. I'm a hip hop head. You know what I mean? So that means I don't like it. But what I'm saying is that if you can do something, get your foot in the door. You know what I mean? Because you know how hard it is to get your foot in the door in this hip hop game. In this rap.
As far as that, he's the man.
Well,
okay. Hold on. For example, I mean, this perfect example is J. Cole. J. Cole is an experienced. He's a top MC. You remember you said he let Nas down, right? That was that fight.
You still there? I can't hear you.
Yeah, I heard you.
Oh no, he the call dropped. Yeah, call him back.
Y'all hang up on me?
No, it dropped. Go ahead. So you said that he let Nas down and what?
Gee, when he let Nas down, it was on that song. I'm getting feedback. I can hear myself.
He said he can hear himself.
It's really
getting
weird.
Feedback.
Yeah, I'm getting feedback.
Is you on speaker?
No, I'm not on speaker.
Oh.
Bluetooth?
Anyway, when he let Nas down, that was on that track that he did with Trey Songz. I can't get enough, whatever.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I remember that.
So sometimes you gotta do a little fucked up, catchy, quick grab to get your foot in the door. Because Cole was dropping some dope shit before then. But then when that song happened, he went on to the next level and became real big.
Right. What I'll say is this.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no. That makes sense.
You don't have to like it.
Yeah, you don't have to like it for it to be successful. I get you. Yeah, like
I give those some. I hate Drake's music,
you said.
but I respect that man's grind.
You say you hate Jay-Z?
I'm not. No, Drake.
Oh, you said
Aubrey
Drake.
Graham.
Okay, Drake. Okay.
I'm not a fan of Drake's music, but I respect the fact that this man has had a run like nobody else has had in music, hip hop, pop, gospel, whatever. He has a run that nobody has ever done. He's been at the top of the chart for the past 14, 15 years.
Right.
I don't like his music,
Right.
but you gotta respect what he does.
Yeah.
You always respect the hustle. I ain't gotta like the shit. I respect those.
Yeah, exactly.
Hardcore.
What I would say, you know what's funny? You said the thing about the Nas thing, about J. Cole letting down Nas. I would say, that's one of those things too you gotta let go of, like, cause we all got people that we like inspire or like we be liking before we come up. But then it's like, nigga, you thinking I was making this song thinking about you and or like, oh, like, the lyric. I mean, I don't know, like when you're creating the song, you kind of in the space. So like if he know that's his guy, and I don't even know if Nas said he disappointed him. He just said that he thought he was gonna bring out something different. That's all, something like that. Then he took it to the extent of saying that he disappointed him. But I'm saying, like, you got to go outside the realm of a lot of different things, because at one point, like, I felt like that at one point. Like, Eminem was my guy. Like, that anything he did, I felt like it was golden. So when I was going and creating shit, I was trying to create shit that I would think he would think is dope, or that I would think of artists of his caliber is dope. I didn't get to find myself until I stopped caring about whether Eminem would like it or whether somebody else who was lyrical liked it. I found myself in some dope shit and I did it. So, shit, shout out to J. Cole for that. Like, shit, Nas ain't produced his own fucking album every time. Like...
Was it successful?
Yeah, it was successful. He's still on now.
Right there.
He one of the greatest. I mean, right now it's an argument between him and Kendrick Lamar, who's the greatest, artist of this era or, the past 5 some years. And I give it to, I give it to Cole because I can understand his music without having to listen to it 3 or 4 or 5 different times. It still resonate. Yeah, Kendrick be saying some shit and you have to listen to it 1,000 times and understand it if you still understand it after that. I don't like that type of shit. You know,
Get to the point.
you know what I'm saying? Nah, you know, I'm on that Jay-Z shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You spitting too much. Like, you can't even, you just going over my head, Nas. Like, that's how Nas was spitting. So, like, yeah, so now, like, you know, yeah, shout out to J. Cole. He found his own way. And then now, ain't nobody produced his records in the last 2 or 3 of them. He ain't had no feat. He just did put a feature on his record on his last one, but the last 2 or 3, everything was him, from the production to the songwriting. Nobody was rapping on his shit. He was doing all solo shit. So sometimes you gotta just say fuck it and do what you want to get where you need to be at. And it wasn't like Jay-Z was heavily promoting that nigga. He just blew. He made himself special. So, you know,
Right.
yeah, I'm glad he ain't listening to Nas. Like, Nas need to sit his, all them old niggas need to stop commenting on the new era. Let them niggas do what they doing. Shout out to the new niggas, man.
Yeah, and that's what I say too, us as old guys too. Let them guys go ahead and flourish and do what they do. We ain't gotta like none of this shit.
Exactly. We ain't gotta
You know what
like
I'm
it.
saying?
We
At
ain't,
the same time, let them flourish and do what they do. Because at the end of the day, we did this shit when we was younger too. We got shit out way worse than y'all.
I mean, it's some stuff. Y'all got some moments in time. It's some songs I listen to and I be like, damn, mama, I ain't know they was. Hold on, I'm listening. Like he was talking about that. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, y'all was freaky back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just the same thing. It's just the new era. Like we had our guys talk about bitches. You know what I'm saying? We had all that shit. We had our Too Shorts. We had our booty shakers. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But the thing is, we had our knowledge bringers too.
Exactly,
So
exactly.
It was a much more balance of music than it is now.
Hey T,
You know what I'm saying?
how long we got on this subject still? Can we still talk? Because I don't want to keep because I was gonna say something like, cause I mean, man, I know, like, I mean, being an artist, and I'm pretty sure artists that's been in the game deal with it. Like, you can go and record a 25 track album. You probably got all substance on there. You probably got a Black Lives Matter song. You probably got a song about substance abuse.
Yeah.
You got a song about all this.
Ain't nobody gonna listen to it.
But then maybe you made, you know, maybe that's like 7 or 8 songs out of that 25, and then the other 18 or whatever was just booty popping, you know, killing dope, did it like that. What you think the label gonna pick when they bring it out? They ain't gonna, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, we got the album. You gonna be like, shit, what's the list then? You gonna be like, hold on, y'all picked all, damn, y'all ain't picked the one song without. Nah, we don't wanna hear that shit. Nope, they don't wanna hear that.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
Popping,
Yeah.
They don't want it.
So artists be
they don't
trying
want
to
it.
be artists, but they controlled by the label too.
Right.
And even if you don't bring that album in, you can bring them an album with all that shit. They'll be like, okay, can we get that one joint that you did last time?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
right. And that's a deeper subject. That's something we talk about. That's a whole nother.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's hard.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's hard. Like, you know, it's hard.
Right.
Oh.
Oh, you totally right. You totally right. So they gonna throw that shit right back at you, say some shit. Oh, what, you want some peace? No, we want peace the gun. Oh, where the guns at? What you mean a peace? Peace what?
Peace.
What? No.
Exactly. But you know, right now, before we go any further, we got that new GA Bars featuring Rocky Maverick, Smoking Spicy. Now, you got to explain this one to us.
Oh, shout out to GA Bars.
Shout out.
She like sis to me. Basically, we've been knowing of each other. We had been knowing of each other and been around each other before the record. So she was like, yo, I want to work with you, bro. Let's do a record or whatnot. And so I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, I got a producer. We can throw you some stuff. So he threw some tracks to her, and she sent me the memo. I was like, yo, that's hella different and catchy. I'm like, you know, so we just put it together. I put the verse together like that. It was like magic. It kind of just worked out. So we've been promoting it. She got a video for it. She dropped it on all social media. She did everything that I thought she was going to do with it and more. So it's definitely been a successful record, especially with people knowing it. It's like people know the song. Like, so I go places, people singing it. We've performed it a lot. So I'm proud of her, man. I just wanted to be a good feature. I wanted to make sure that I facilitated the situation to make it work as best as it did. So, man, shout out to her. All the love to her. She the one that made it happen, man. Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Smoking Spicy, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that's what we finna do.
Let's do it.
Spicy smoking on that compound. With the best coolest in the Klondike. Oh yeah. Big like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Big like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. He say Chris do it better, I'm from the show me state. Words over action, Nipsey move, hustle and motivate. Marathon mixed with the runs, the smoke permeate. Too many y'all really not eating, watching your homie play. I don't fit in, ho, I was born to stand out. Goonies riding with me, ready to knock your mans out. Yeah, keep it spicy, smoking on that compound. Y'all be cap, I'm slept on like Kung Lao. Probably got a hit with your hit, man. I'm the shit, man. Wild West tip, shoot from the hip, man. Thinking life's a beach, whole time it's some quicksand. Top shot to tag your ass, leaning like a kickstand. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Fake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Compound chicken with the fried rice. Egg roll with the vest, colder than the Klondike. Eyes so low, I can't even see in hindsight. I smoke troll that'll make you get your mind right. I got green trees with the purple hairs on it. I got what you need, you can put it there on it. I got sticky weed, you can tell by the aroma. Hotter than the breeze in the motherfucking sauna. How you want it? Hit the scale, then you put it in a zip file. I hit the corner, get it bouncing like it's hip hop. If you ain't got a blunt, then put it in a tip top. I fire up and do a dance on my TikTok. Oh yeah. Bake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Bake like fortune cookie, Chinatown. Stunning eyes down, looking like a China dog. Chopstick on me, don't get stir fried clown. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound. Smoking spicy, smoking on that compound.
Yes, sir. You already know. You already know what that was. That was that
Smoking spicy.
G.A.R.S. featuring our boy Rocky Maverick, Smoking Spicy. So, what was the inspiration behind that song? You know, we gotta ask.
Well, like I said, she kind of created the origin of it. I didn't know what she was gonna do with it, so I'm pretty sure with the you got like the little Asian kind of like feel of the tune of the beat. So I'm pretty sure that's why she went with the whole, thing about eating Chinese food and stuff like that. But then, so I guess, shout out to GA because she gonna smoke. She smoked,
Right.
big trees. So she made, so I guess incorporating the spicy, the food and the weed and shit. It was just a dope idea. Like it was a good, what you would call a pull from one side and the other and putting it together to make something different. So people probably think the record either cheesy or dope because it's just one of those records. You know what I'm saying? So I love it though.
All right, y'all ready for some new music? Y'all already know what it is. It's time for that TT and the crew music reviews. We're going to play about, 3-4 songs. And, we're going to get y'all honest opinions. You got to be honest about it. So,
You gotta be honest.
you got to be honest about it. Man.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit. But, we're going to start off with that CJ Watson, Black as Fuck.
Oh, I like the title.
Black as fuck. Let's just hope the AF was as fuck.
He's so sick. Is he still on?
CJ. Probably left us.
He left us.
Yeah, I don't think he on. See?
Yeah, he had got. I'm like, he either got quiet or he gone. You gonna call him back again?
He probably.
He called back. I think
Oh
I know he
yeah.
said he couldn't stay the whole time.
Yeah. He did say that. He did that. Shout out to you, man. Let's go listen to his record. See how it's popping.
Let's go.
But still, it's sweeter than ever.
That's that real shit.
And every day, our love will
Black and fly, black and fly, black and fly, black and fly. My beautiful people, my beautiful people. Won't be denied, won't be denied. No, black and fly,
black and fly,
we so black and fly.
black and fly,
The land of milk and honey,
the land of milk and honey.
and we the reason why. Testify, black is beautiful, all shades. I mean that literal. Black features is the wave, all the way down to the cuticles. Love our style, love our music, love the way we talk. But wear my shoes for a day, we couldn't even walk. No Denzel, but yes, we come from glory. My history books never told that side of the story. Never kissed by the sun, touched by rock. The children and the fruit, all praise be to Allah. Rather have 5 pillars over 5-course dinners. I'd rather be a real man than be a real nigga. Don't want a bad bitch, what I need is my queen. And I gotta keep her fly in them diamonds and rings. Trends unseen, but we living them now. A job well done, I make the ancestors smile. Been needing something like this for quite a long while. On my James Brown, I'm black and I'm proud. Crown, black and fly, black and fly, black and fly, black and fly. My beautiful people, my beautiful people. Won't be denied, won't be denied. No, black and fly,
Black and fly,
we so black and fly.
black and fly,
The land of milk and honey,
the land of milk and honey.
and we the reason why. Testify, they never gon' love us, so we gotta love ourselves. Let's all move to Georgia, and we control our wealth. Call it the new Mecca, teach our real past. President Killer Mike, we all some outcasts. All the houses big, just like Graceland. Afro-American, do you overstand? Militant with my intent, yeah, I got a plan. Gotta stay on the defensive, like man to man. Lift every voice, love in unison. Yes, harmony, a part of me, peace, my artisan. Make sure we get them mid 20s, won't get shot in the hoodie. No, we just wanna breathe again. Yes, always survive, adapt and thrive. Yes, the chosen people, even though they try to demonize. This melanin ain't a reason to be penalized. Fuck a little white lie, what matters is black lives. CJ Black and fly, black and fly, black and fly, black and fly. My beautiful people, my beautiful people. Won't be denied, won't be denied. No, black and fly,
Black and fly,
we so black and fly.
black and fly,
The land of milk and honey,
the land of milk and honey.
and we the reason why. Testify.
But still, it's sweeter than ever. And every day, our love will
Jay Watson. That was Black and Fly. We over here thinking it was black as fuck. Okay.
Black fly.
Oh man.
Black
yeah,
and
we
fly.
messed that one up.
Yeah, we did. Sorry, CJ. We totally messed it up. Okay. Oh, we gonna start with you, Rocky. What you thought about that one?
First of all, any song about black love, excellence. I mean, I'm a black man. You know what I'm saying? So, gotta give shout out to it. Executed greatly. You know what I'm saying? Dope ass song. I need to get into more soulful joints like that with the feeling of giving people when they hear it, like, you know what I'm saying, like, it's energy. You know what I'm saying? Vibes. So I would like to tell them, yeah, bro, that's a dope record. Like, I didn't expect that. We said black as fuck, so I ain't always love it.
Yeah.
But black. I mean, even if it was like Black and Fly, I don't know what I would expect it, but it definitely gave me a soulful feel.
Exactly.
I love the beat. I love the lyrics and this topic he was talking about. You know what I'm saying? He did his thing, bro. Shout out to him. I wish he was on right now. So,
Yeah.
but he can explain the record and where it came from. But it's definitely dope.
Okay. Raz.
Definitely a lot of energy with the album. You know what I'm saying? I like that record. I like that record. Make you feel good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good joint. Black as black. I'm like, I'm with y'all. I thought black as fuck too. Black as black as fuck back then.
We black
I
as
mean,
fuck
still
and
down with
black
it,
as
whatever,
fuck.
whatever.
I
You know.
swear, we look.
I know I'm black as fuck. I'm about the blackest person in here. Well, me and you gonna have a competition.
Look, you and I-
You got me beat, you think? Wow, you only bought one shade, bro.
Y'all good. Y'all ain't black. Y'all sexy chocolate. That's what
Hey,
it's called. It's sexual
we
chocolate.
in now.
Chocolate.
Well, I'm a caramel guy, but I love dark skinned women. I'm a dark skinned guy.
Shout out to
So,
shout out to
yeah.
us.
I gotta have chocolate. My daughter asked me one day, my daughter say, Daddy, so you ain't never dated a white girl? I said, no, I had sexual encounters with them, but I never like made her my girlfriend. Like, really, why? I was like, there's no reason. I ain't got nothing against them. I just like dark.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta be chocolate. You ain't chocolate, we ain't in no relationship.
I had to plead the fifth. You like that? I plead the fifth.
I plead the fifth. I do. I plead the fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All
And
right.
that's my preference, and I ain't sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you already know our next song. We're gonna play one of the nominees for the Twerk Song of the Year. So again, vote every 24 hours. SoldierByBlood.com. Twerk Song of the Year. This that Ghost. Spin it like a DJ. Let's
Oh,
go.
my God.
Now spin that booty like a DJ. From left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from right to left, from left to right, from left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Now you just bring it back and bring it back. Then spin it back and spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from back to front, then front to back, then back to front and spin that booty like a DJ. Hella thick, she hella cold, and she climbing that ass right up the pole. Can she do a split? Is she a pro? And if you got them skills, then baby, show 'em. So she lean with it, rock with it, and then she roll. She pop with it, lock with it, then she froze. She twirled hella thorough with it, then she posed. Then she looked back at me and let go. Whoa. And now baby bout to act up. Booty so goddamn big, call my niggas for back up. Now spin that ass up close, and I'm seeing with that fat ass pussy, you be doing the most. Now move it left to the right, then right to the left like records when they spinning. Spin it front to the back, then back to the front like DJs when they mixing. I'm conditioned to throw these Benjamins, make it rain in any minute. Drown these hoes in dollars without a problem. Had these bitches swimming. Now spin that booty like a DJ. From left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from right to left, from left to right, from left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Now you just bring it back and bring it back. Then spin it back and spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from back to front, then front to back, then back to front and spin that booty like a DJ. Now spin that booty like a DJ. And bring it back in view in slow motion, instant replay. Left cheek first and then the right like it's a relay. With me and you and both them cheeks, it's still a three-way. Yeah. And now she got her partner with her. She bought me another booty. I gotta go ahead and tip her. Bring it up, spin that booty and back it up on my zipper. Then she bounced and hit the ground and then did a split like some scissors. Damn, baby, how you do that? I'm throwing you all of my money. You already knew that. Now raise them dollars up and raise them commas up. Right there, the DJ spinning records like you spinning that derriere. Now move it left to the right, then right to the left like records when they spinning. Spin it front to the back, then back to the front like DJs when they mixing. I'm conditioned to throw these Benjamins, make it rain in any minute. Drown these hoes in dollars without a problem. Had these bitches swimming. Now spin that booty like a DJ. From left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from right to left, from left to right, from left to right and spin that booty like a DJ. Now you just bring it back and bring it back. Then spin it back, spin that booty like a DJ. Spin it from back to front, then front to back, then back to front and spin that booty like a DJ.
All right. And that was Ghost STL with Spin It Like a DJ. Rocky, what's your take on that one?
Well, shout out to my guy Ghost 314. I know him very well. Yeah, it's a dope record. I done heard it a handful of times already. So, I mean, shit, it's a twerk song. You know what I'm saying? You can't mess it up too much. You know what I'm saying? But he definitely be spitting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, love the beat. Definitely what it's for. You gotta know what it's for. So it's for the club. It's for the booty shakers. Man, I give that a 10. Man, that's my guy. Shout out to my new Ghost 314.
Got you. Okay, Raz.
You already know I got to say. I ain't got nothing to say. That's my dude. You know what I'm saying? Because, his versatility. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't got to make no damn booty shaker song.
No.
Exactly.
He's an MC. He ain't got to do that. You dig what I'm saying? And when he do it well. You dig what I'm saying? So, big shout out to Ghost, you know what I'm saying, for the grind, and big shout out to Ghost too for all the awards that he's in also too. So, you know what I'm saying? That's my guy. I'm always 10 on that.
Okay, all right. One of our last nominees is gonna be that Don't Move, East St. Max, Smitty G, and PGR. Man, Don't Move. Yes.
Kevin, this is nice.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey.
Ain't mad, but you already know. Came in this bitch, got them all on the floor. Niggas geeked up and they all moving slow. Looking at Judy, that booty on go. I'ma snap in this bitch for a check in the show. Came in this bitch, got blessed at the door. This bitch shaking, but steady go bro. All of that ass on my thing is gon' blow. Turn this bitch up, we gon' pipe it some more. He say now, we gon' hype it some more. Got this bitch turned like I had it before. She breaking it back like returning to stone. If I get in that pussy, I be still in stone. You been searching for a week like you searching for more. Freaky little bitch in my secret little home. She blowing it good, I'm bending my toes. Hold up, this bitch piped up. Tequila all in this white cup. Julio be the right stuff to get a bitch a all night fuck. Shit bumping all night long. Blowing all of this good strong. Get low, this your favorite song. Big booty with a lace on.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor.
I throw them shits in the air. Watch that mud fall to the floor. La mama a freaky little bitch. Toot it up, touching her toes. Swinging her shit in her mode. That hoopy be taking control. And dance like a slut. Be strutting her stuff, but she don't go dance on the pole. Go to work, take her ass home. Now that's the shit that I like. La mama my type. Stand in the mirror and send me a pic. And that text say daddy send me my dick. Step in this bitch, grab me a fifth. Pop me a bean, I was already lit. Leave me your water, I'm sweating this shit. Gotta cut my ass down for I faint in this bitch. Go to the back, roll up and smoke. Watch how you pull it, this snowman no joke. Grabbed on the pump, said she ready to go. Grab me a plate, proceed to the dough. Go to the back, roll up and smoke. Watch how you pull it, this snowman no joke. Grabbed on the pump, said she ready to go. Grab me a plate, proceed to the dough.
Hey, tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Hey, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Hey, dope, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Hey.
Pipe it
up, pipe it up, pipe it up. Switchy on here, you know that they invited us. Don't like us, don't like us, don't like us, but none of you hoes be willing to fight us. I see you tooted and turn to our music, but really you bitches just finding some music. Confusing niggas be choose, but really you bitches just really be losing. I don't mean I talk when I want my killer, my bitch like CP, yeah, she coming with it. Please don't make a move, I would not consider my brother stay with it. He bought it in with it. Start throwing this ass when I walk through the door. I tooted it up, I stay dropping it low. I'm a freaky big bitch, you know how I go. Start throwing it back, niggas wanting some more. I put that whip, put that smoke in the air. Turn with a fat bitch, you know that that's right. Caress on my body while pulling my hair. He see that I'm turned, don't care that you stare. Ayy, PGR, report to the dance floor.
Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Tell the little bit to go low. Ay, tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ay, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Ay, dope, when we finna pipe up this club. Ay, dope. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Tell the hoe go to the floor. Ay.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know that was Don't Move. This St. Mary, Smitty G, and them girls PGR. Hey, that could be played on High 104.1. Like that record is dope. Yeah. I can see it played, so now it's time for, Louis with Radio to get in your business, Rocky, a little bit, because we getting people business over here at Louis with Radio. We getting people business,
Alright, what you need to know?
Okay, so I just need to know what has been your biggest accomplishment in your career thus far.
Oh, shoot. In my rap career?
Yeah.
I mean, if it had to be a specific thing I can put something on, I mean, of course, my first headliner show being a big success would be that. But if it's personal or just overall, just making myself actually relevant, because people always make it seem like it's just easy. So you ever see posts like, oh, people don't support real talent, they support what's popular.
Yeah.
And this, that, and the thing. Nobody supported me when I was whack or when they thought I was. I had to make people think that I was actually worthy. I had people actually have to come out and want to see me perform and stuff like that. So that's when I say my biggest accomplishment is actually just making myself relevant, making people know about me. I go places now and people know me without me having to say I'm this, I'm that. Like, oh, you Rocky Maverick. Like, that's weird to me. I'm just getting used to it now. So that's my best accomplishment, I would say, between those two right now, as far as my career. And hopefully I can do some better stuff.
Okay, all right. So how did all of this begin, and what was your main inspiration? Like, when did Rocky wake up and say, I'm gonna be Rocky Maverick?
I started doing poetry at first. So I was doing poetry, and I remember I had got grounded in school, and so my mom would let me go outside and do nothing for forever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I started writing. I got into poetry heavy, and I was writing like 2 or 3 poems a day. Come home from work, boom, do a poem. And so then when I finally did get off of being grounded, my guy, my dude, my closest friend at the time, name was Terrell. His rap name is X-Man, but he was rapping. And so he like, bro, he reading these. He like, nah, you gotta stop doing poetry and rap. And I'm like, I don't rap. I just like listening to it. I like dancing to music. I was just a person that just enjoyed it. And then so not until he started teaching me how to write bars, and he used to make beats, so I would come around, listen to his beats, and I just wanted to be a part of it, and that's where it started. And so I bought my own studio, started working with my own producers, got my own artists and stuff like that. So poetry was the base. It was the roots. That's what started it.
Okay. If you had to pick your all-time verses, dead or alive, Who you going with?
Dang, there's some good questions.
You already know Louisville Radio.
You said versus dead or alive?
Yeah, all time
I
versus.
mean, it's easy to say the one I'm gonna say because we would never had got to see it just because. But I mean, Biggie and Pac. I mean, if there was a versus that could happen right now between Biggie and Pac and they was alive, bruh, it would be. It'd be stupid.
It would be the most streamed.
Yeah, man. Like, no, we need them in
streamed.
flesh. We need them if they was here in flesh, and everything that happened and go on. Who's to tell you? How many? Biggie only had a couple of them, but Pac, he was. But like, imagine if it's still alive. Like, we want to see it. We want to see it. Yeah, like we want to see them on stage together. Possibly squash the beef, all of that stuff in the verses. So it's an easy thing to say because it's like that would be the one. But I gotta go with that. Pac and B.
Oh, okay.
If I can see it.
Okay. So what's next for you?
To be honest, like the hiatus or not doing as much as I was because I mean I was literally just 6 months ago I was bringing out a video every month. I was bringing out albums and EPs every few months and stuff like that. So I grinded a lot through 2019 through 21. So my goal is to just take the material that I have and I'm making now and actually start to market and promo it a little more better because I do have a lot of music, but I don't have a song that represents me. Mm-hmm. So like Ghost, he has like a single. He got a single, and you hear that song, even though he got a whole bunch of other ones, you synonymous with that record. You can hear it and you can sing it. You can go with that. Me, I got 16 in the stick, left, right, left, prove it. I got all these different joints that was dope, but I never took that joint and gave it to the clubs, gave it to the every place that I go to and they play it, even when I'm not there and stuff like that. So it's about me just picking my path and where I'm gonna go with from now because the brand has already been solidified. People will let me know they fuck with it. So now it's time to expand the brand and get into more eyes of people outside of just the Midwest and stuff like that and just go on to something bigger, hopefully. Or whatever it goes to. I just want to definitely get more eyes on the brand outside of just the Midwest and local scene.
Okay. Now, before we get up out of here, talk just a little bit more about this street mix encounter.
Yes.
At the eyes, you gotta let people know.
All right, we're gonna plug it again. Shout out to Frost Money Presents, man. For fucking with your boy. This our second go round. So like I said, it's called the Street Mix Encounter. It's on April the 23rd. Doors open up at 8. Show starts at 9. Of course, I'm on the bill. Of course, a group that I have that we put together called GHE, which means Glass Half Empty, will definitely be in the building, capping things off. Like I said, you got Kamari Ford, you got Gizmo, New Religion, Hazy P, DOA, Louis McDon, Music Over Beats, Maniac Beats, all of them. Everybody be in the building, man. So I can't wait for it. Like I said, when something get real close, you get that anxiety. You just kind of want to get it done. So I'm still pushing and all that. I'm just ready to go ahead and knock it on out so I can go ahead and move on to the next one.
Okay. And let our listeners know where they can find you.
Oh, yeah. So Rocky Maverick on all social media for real, like on, Facebook, of course, ROCKY MAVERICK. Instagram, Rocky Maverick with a 41. That's on Twitter as well. I also got a link tree. I mean, you can. I'm actually proud to say I'm a Google little boo.
Google little boo.
Google little boo. So if you just put in Rocky Maverick on your Google search, I'ma pop right up. You know what I'm saying? Bloom like so. That's the easiest way to find me. Then you'll find everything there. So I'm blessed to be able to say that. That's dope.
That's dope. Okay, Well, I hope you had fun with us here on Louisville Radio. We had fun over here, despite the technical difficulties, but we made it happen.
Right. Yeah, well.
Okay. And our boy Rez, is a fan of what's his name, Mr. Eat 'em Up.
All day.
All day. So you know we finna end with that Stephon Urkel and Rocky
Rambo.
Maverick, freshman class.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I'm
All right.
I ain't gonna lie, Rocky. I'm need an oh yeah shirt. I'm
We on that. We gonna get that together. See, that's why we got.
Hey, don't forget me.
See, we got the Rocky Maverick shirts, but then we wanted to make a prototype to see if the oh yeahs would work. So shout out to Brittany for that. We got the oh yeah shirts. So now I see people like them. We're gonna have to get them in rotation. Yeah.
There you go. All right, we
And
out.
don't forget to send us one.
I got you, my mans. I got you.
All right.
All right.
See y'all next Saturday. And you know, we out.
Peace.
I'ma let it ring like supersonic, Urkel and Maverick. I'ma shoot that bitch like Luka Doncic with a bank shot. I need a new deposit, won't fly as fuck, but never shoot the pilot in a new coupe. I'm 24s, no marijuana, my coupe, the highest man, oh lord. All my bitches green like Star Lord. Born still ballin' like small forwards. You ain't shit with the clips like Paul George. Run the game, pick a leg like Paul George. Kills blowing up, call me Akbar. Red light on your top like a cop car. She got a key in her mouth, call it lockjaw. Put me in the top four. Discount on your back like a knockoff. Click track at a show, block four. Young rock came through with the top off. My lord, when it get loaded, get more. Hit a nigga hold it. Get goes, I got the power. Money for power, then we round them. Let's go. I hit the illy, the focus to find. And give me your vibe with niggas that straight. I'm busting them down and crazy again. Like Curry be doing it gold stick. Stacking me long, tall to the waist. Moving like ball hogs in the paint. Feeling like Mike Vick with the dogs. I'ma risk everything that I made. DMX, Urkel handlebars, call it BMX. All these beans bread, call it BMX. Headshot, use your mind, need a GPS. Come for your kids like PBS. He was old school like CD sets. Straight to your neck like VVS. Got a beef to catch, know where to reap you at. Hop up and fall, filling no bitches and carrying on the ways that I want. Up in the sauna, fuck is you talking about? I push the button, you niggas are gone. Pulling up in the new Panther, Snapchat, let it flash like 2 cameras. Warm shot con with the new jam. I watch the curtain and green like Bruce Banner. Ugh. I ride, 05, my life. Whoa, if you wet, you get wet. I see fat, yo. We got packs, but still gas, the same rap. No, I ride, 05, my life. Whoa.
6 side, south side, riding around with spinning. 6 side, west side, ride around with spinning. 6 side, north side, riding around with spinning. 6 side, east side, ride around with spinning.
Hey, it's your boy Stephon Urkel and Rocky Maverick. I think they think we forgot about the freshman class 18, man. We still here. We had a red shirt, but hey, let's go! Got body flesh in a wide body legs. Money over sex, like Nike, you know I'm making checks. I mean your inner set, text in effect, we don't give a shit. I am not impressed, you can take a rest, put the kids to bed. Cause Rocky be steady rhyming often. Play hard in the field like Barry Larkin. Take back on the mat for petty offers. Put sacks in the trap and let him soften. Back in the day, he found a corner to rock and bombing like Timmy McVeigh. Now you got internet thugs, putting they dope in their stories to try to get paid. I can't believe it, this shit is sickening. I give you niggas a penny to freeze. For the dividends, niggas kill again, niggas wanna get even. Buy a pair of J's in the Louis belt, niggas try to release. And I can't believe. Oh yeah. Okay, Stephon, I'm a black sheep. 4-5 extended clips, call it Tyrese, cause it's waist deep. Wrist froze like computer screens, no MacBooks, this a HP. I got a new shooter with his head nappy, about 7 feet, I call him KD. This my fucking blueprint, till it fade the black like Jay-Z. I'm a unicorn like Porzingis, I'ma shoot that bitch like KP. Diamonds all on my neck, diamonds all on my neck. Commas all in my checks, commas all in my checks, yes. Hard body boy, I walk around this bitch without a bodyguard. It's a Ryan Tony, got the Raptors with his clip longer than a dinosaur. Yeah, my body bag, I'm calling Michael Kors. Bitch, I'm still ballin' like the Final Four. Bitch, I'm so fly, I can bite a star in the coupe red like M. Bison, boy. I keep my ear to the streets, Mike Tyson jaw. I make you catch a bullet, Randy Monster, boy. Why you niggas actin' M. Fifer, boy? You get your top blue and we ain't talking March. I got a Jesus chain, if they don't like the Lord, I let the chopper clap. Who want a round of applause? Best rapper alive, but it's the gospel, boy. I see an atheist and make him talk to God, Lord. 6. Yeah. 6 side.
got one with this one. Stefan, yeah. Yeah.